students, welcome to lecture 3 of basic to advanced level programming. In this lecture, we'll be discussing about arithmetic operators and how to use them in a program. Along with that, we'll also discuss how to take custom input from the user instead of taking default input as in previous lectures. We'll also discuss how to build logic for any kind of problem. And we'll also solve different kinds of problems. So without much delay, let's get into the video. We have different types of arithmetic operators. Let us discuss one by one. We have addition operator. It is used to return or print the addition of two or more numbers. Then we have subtraction operator. It is used to give the difference between the numbers. Then we have multiplication operator. It is used to give the product of numbers. Then we have modulo operator. As discussed previously, modulo operator is used to return the remainder of the numbers. Then we have integer division and floor division. The main difference between integer division and floor division is that by using integer division, we get output as decimal point values, that is floating point numbers. Whereas using floor division operator, we'll be getting output as an integer. For example, by using integer division, I'll get my outputs as 0.23, something like this. Whereas if I use floor division, I get my output as 1, 2, something like this. This is the main difference. These are all the operators which we have discussed back then. We have addition operator, we have subtraction operator, we have multiplication operator, division operator. This is the integer division which returns floating point values. Then we have modulo operator. It is used to give the remainder. Then we have exponent. It is used to find the power of values like squares, cubes, power 4, power 5 values. Then we have floor division. It is used to return the integer output. Now let us discuss how to implement all these arithmetic operators in any kind of program using previous concepts of graphical representations. First, let us start the process. Then I am going to take the input. Input, I am taking two integers a and b. Then I will be checking or finding the values of a plus b, a minus b. Say we are taking only two operators for now. Then we will print the result. What is the result of a plus b? That is addition of a, b, and a minus b will get difference. After printing the result, then we'll end the process. Now let us do a dry run of this. Let us say I'm taking a as 3 and b as 2. So here I'm going to start the process. I'm taking two inputs, a is 3 and b as 2. Then I'll be checking for a plus b. 3 plus 2 is 5. This gives 5. Then I have a minus b. 3 minus 2 is 1. So in output I will get 5 and 1. Once the output is printed, then my process is done. I will end my program. Now let us discuss one more problem of finding the average of three numbers or more than three numbers. So in order to find average, we have a formula like sum of all input by number of all input. So by using this formula, let us build logic and write the program using Jupyter Notebook. So let's get into Jupyter Notebook. Now let us create a new Python notebook. Let us rename this file as arithmetic. As we have discussed, let us write a program by using all the arithmetic operators. So initially I am taking a as 3 and b as 2. So I want to print a plus b, a minus b, a into b, a mod b, Now this is the integer division. Integer division is a single slash b. Then we have floor division. Floor division a by b. So let us run this. A plus b, 3 plus 2 is 5. A minus b is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. Then I have a into b is 6. A by b. So remainder of a by b, that is 3 by 2 is 1. Then I have integer division is 1.5. As I said, for integer division we get decimal point values. For floor division we only got integer values. So let us move on to next. Here let us discuss the problem which we have discussed, that is finding the average of numbers, that is sum of all the inputs by the number of all the inputs. So I am taking a equals to 3, b equals to 5 and c equals to say 10. Then I want to find the average. So what's the average sum of all the input by the number of all the inputs? So I'm taking a plus b plus c. Here I'm doing integer division by there are three numbers, so 3. So let us print the average. Okay, here I'm getting 6.0. I'm getting floating point value. If I do floor division, an integer, that is 6. So that is the difference. I hope you have understood the difference. Now let us take the custom input from the user. We have a function called as input function in order to take the input from the user. But by default, the input function takes string as an input. It doesn't take integer or floating point values. So in order to take integer or floating point values, we have to assign it by default, that is int of input. This indicates we are taking the input as an integer. So let us take a as input, then I have b, then I have c. Let us mention something. Enter first number, then I have enter second number, then we have enter third number. After that we'll be finding average. The formula is the same. The only thing is we are taking input from the user. So let me do floor division again. Then I'm gonna print the average value. Here it is prompting me to enter the first number. I'm entering 5 as first number, 2 as second number and 3 as third number. So the average is 3. That is 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 by 3 is 3 point something. So since we are taking floor division, it is 3. That's all. We are done with finding our values and try to use all these operators and solve different kinds of problems on your own so that you get better understanding of arithmetic operators. So let us now discuss about the assignment questions of this lecture. These are all the assignment questions. All these questions were solved previously using flowcharts in lecture 1. Now your task is to write code for all these problems. So first question is to find the power of n. So here, in order to find the power, we have an operator called as exponent operator. You can use that operator in order to find the solution for this problem. Then we have rectangular area. There is a formula associated to find the rectangular area. So use that formula and try finding the solution to this problem. Then we have arithmetic progressions. So here we'll be taking three integers as an input and then we'll be finding the common difference. So in order to find the common difference, there is a formula associated over here also. So use that formula and solve this problem as well. Then we have check prime or not. If a number is prime, then print true. If it is not prime, then print false. There is a condition in order to check for this problem. So use that condition and try solving these problems. All these questions are really useful in order to get better understanding of arithmetic operators. So try using different kinds of operators on your own and play with all the concepts which we have discussed till now, and try drawing flowcharts for all these problems and then try solving these problems. Once you finish solving assignment questions, share your answers on the Telegram group, or if at all you have any queries, share on the Telegram group as well so that we could discuss. In next videos, we'll be discussing about decision statements. Along with that, we'll also discuss logical operators, logic gates, and relational operators. So until the next video, that is all from my end. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So until the next video, enjoy learning.